This is the DJI Mini 5 Pro. We're going to talk about why this is the best drone for the budget, and we're also going to touch on what DJI is up to in 2026 and what restrictions there are. I'll also let you know at the end of this video where you can buy these drones. This drone has a 1-inch sensor. It has 48 megapixels. This is the Plus combo, which means it has a 52-minute batteries, and it comes with 3 of them. So we got 2 in here, 1 in the drone. The really nice thing about that is in most conditions, I would say I'm getting around 45 minutes of flight time, and that depends on wind. That also depends if I'm flying on sports mode or other modes. The video on this is a 4K 120, which means you can do slow-mo with this. And it's amazing because they upgraded the sensor from the previous version, and you can notice a huge difference. What I love about this drone is you have not only sensors to help with obstacle avoidance, but you have a LiDAR system. So the LiDAR system, when you're flying, either when it's a little darker outside or still visible to see and fly, you can send it home and it will dodge and go around different obstacles, where with the previous version you had to be very careful, especially with wires and like tree branches, because sometimes the sensors would get a glare from the sun and it would nick that. But with the LiDAR, it will actually scan the area and find it. For this specific drone, it is over 249 grams, which means you do need to register it because it has that Plus battery kit, which means it goes over the weight limit. For the FAA, you'll need to get that registered. What's really cool about this drone that I really like from the upgrades from the previous one, bigger sensor, LiDAR, but the biggest thing in my opinion is these prop guards. These prop guards finally have the same kind of tech that the Air 3S, the Mavic 4 Pro has, and the previous version in the Mini series, you had to unscrew every single prop if you ever destroyed these, and it was a nightmare. So I'm really grateful they upgraded that. What's really nice about this drone is you can actually do time-lapse, slow-mo, photos. You can bracket those photos. You can do some hyperlapse, and so it's kind of endless with what you can do. I've had a couple people that have bought these drones tell me that they've broken some of those joints that snaps right into here. And to give you the long story with DJI, they got banned in December 2025 on the 23rd, and it was very hard to get drones in. It was very hard to get a lot of like sensors and a lot of the spare parts in, and that's still the case right now. But Customs and the FAA are working together to try and get more drones in, and they're kind of trying to figure everything out. But you can get these drones at Pictureline. They're coming straight from DJI, and they're the same price as DJI. But what's really amazing about being able to use this is it allows me to use it for music videos, use it for weddings, use it for my personal use, and I'm very grateful for the tech that these drones have. Along with this drone, you actually can get, this is what the combo comes with. You get the RC2. Now when you're flying, you can go a couple miles with the FAA, and with the rules, you want to make sure you can see your drone. And what's really important about flying these drones and using them is being able to be cautious of your surrounding areas. And if you guys have any questions about the FAA or about this drone specifically, please feel free to reach out. I am very knowledgeable in these drones. I've flown the Inspire 3, the Avadas, the Avata 360 that just came out, the Neo 2. So there's a lot of really cool drones that are coming out. Hopefully, moving forward in the coming future, we can see more improvements with DJI and products coming out. They have launched a couple products that won't be coming into the US. Also, keep in mind, you cannot get insurance for this. So if you crash it, you gotta have either other insurance that's gonna give you money to get a new drone, but you won't be able to replace this from DJI. They have been really struggling with their parts, but I believe in DJI. I think they'll come through eventually, so I am hopeful for that. One other thing I want to go over is ND filters. These ND filters come in the kit, which is really nice. They didn't always. You have an ND8, ND32, and a 128. So when you're in different conditions out in the light, I would say middle of the day, you'd probably want a 128 if it's really bright. I usually rock a 32. For most cases, it helps a ton. The 8 is great if it's like dusk or dawn and it's still bright and the sun is hitting it pretty good. The 8 is great for those. But overall, I love this drone, and I am super hopeful for DJI to come through and to keep developing these. They have helped so many different people, farmers, police department, people that love flying drones for fun, people that make money doing this for work, for movies, for TV shows, and DJI is just industry standard. There's a lot of different companies coming out with drones because with customs and China and the US blocking that, because they're worried about them spying on us, they're worried about them taking over, and my personal opinion is I think these are the best drones on the market and no one can compare. But please let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to making more videos like this. Please let me know what video you want to see, and thank you.